Hello, welcome to Kitty's Kitchen. It's a Saturday evening and I am preparing to make a nice chicken with lemon feta orzo. It's kind of Greek inspiration and it was found out of Ina Garten's recipe book. So I'm going to give this a shot with my new phone in Kitty's Kitchen. And so what we have here, I'll just show you the sort of general layout of what's going on here. 4 tablespoons of butter in a frying pan. We've got feta cheese, dill, flour to dredge the chicken skins in and get them a little floury. We're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to it. And this is the lemon zest with the lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 2 teaspoons of lemon zest, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil, a good, nice olive oil if you have a nice olive oil. And this is going to go in the orzo mixture, along with the feta and the dill. So the first thing I'm going to do here is add some salt and pepper to the flour, and we're going to dredge the chicken. So let's see about doing that. 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper. This is the pepper that I had ground especially. I like freshly ground pepper because it gives it a little bit of a kick. It's very special. And for the salt, 2 teaspoons of salt. And a little bit of mixing that around. So you have the flour mixture. So we'll go ahead and dredge the chicken. And the butter's melted there. So we'll go ahead and place the chicken in the pan here. Piece by piece, I have 4 pieces of chicken. Okay, to get your hands dirty, kind of get the flour and the salt in there, and you're dredging the chicken like this. Got 4 nice pieces of chicken breast right here. And it's really nice. Ina Garten's got some really nice recipes. She's a classic chef. And she comes up with her own recipes, and they're generally very good. Okay, 1 more piece. Fit all the pieces in there. This is actually maybe my version of it because it's my adaptation of Ina Garten's recipe. Ina Garten called for a skin on the chicken, but I wasn't able to find that at the grocery store, so these are just chicken breasts. And there's a little bit of frying involved and with the chicken breast, but we have to kind of omit that step. And we'll just cook with the regular chicken with the dredged flour. So we'll see how that happens. I've got the oven preheated for 450. The chicken is going to brown a little bit on the skin side, on the no skin side, and then we're going to put it in the oven. Again, this chicken doesn't have any skin on it, so this is just skinless, boneless chicken in this pan right here. So we'll let this cook for a little bit, and then we'll put it in the oven. So how is everybody today? I hope everybody is fine. Today is Saturday. The weather's beginning to get warmer. It's finally, it was our first humid day yesterday in DC, which is okay. That's a sign that summer is around the corner. It gets humid here in DC in the summertime. So that's kind of nice. I mean, well, the heaviness of the humidity isn't perfect, but it's nice that it's warm. For sure. I was out at an evening outside dinner last night in the garden, and it was very nice with some very good close friends of the family whom I haven't seen for many years, and it was a really nice family dinner. Their grandson is graduating from Georgetown, and this weekend, and so we were celebrating his graduation. Very lovely. Graduation weekend for a lot of people. A lot of people are graduating right about now. It's mid-May right now, mid to end of May. So we've got graduations going on. Let's see what the timing is. If you had the skins on, you would put the skin side down and you would not move any of the chickens around for that entire time. Just let them cook and let them sort of fry in the pan. But these are without skin, like I said, so we're just going to leave it in there, and I can move it around a little bit and then flip it and see what happens. So this is kind of an experiment. I haven't done this recipe before, but it seemed like a good one, and I'm happy to do it. Let's check the bottom. They're nice and golden brown. So basically the goal is to get the chickens a nice golden brown hue like that on the bottom. So now I'll flip them. On cast iron skillets, the handle gets a little bit hot, so be careful. Isn't that beautiful? This chicken's looking really nice. And again, we have my Kitty's Kitchen sign back up. And I'm really thankful. I did get a new phone this week. And that was kind of a little bit of an ordeal. Going over to the AT&T store, you had to connect the one phone to the other phone to upload everything as you had it and put it on the new phone. And this new phone is excellent. Everything works really well and it's really nice. So this is my first video with my new phone. So I'm really excited to see how it turns out. And the camera on the phone is really nice too. I took some pictures in the garden last night at the dinner, and it was really nice. The pictures turned out really nice. All right, so I'll just let this cook a little minute, and I will be back with you. So just hold on 1 second, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'll show you a little bit about this chicken here. Show you. See how beautiful that is? The golden brown right there. Simmering away in the butter. It's really nice. Okay. Lock the phone up a little bit. So pretty soon I'll put them in the oven. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So in the oven it'll go for about 10 minutes, so I'll go ahead and set the timer. Okay, so we'll just get the dill a little bit ready here. You see these little leafy things? We can just kind of break them off a little bit. And they're going to be going into the orzo. I've turned on the water for the orzo. And so that should be coming to a boil soon. So when the water is going to boil, I'll put the orzo in. I'll put it on and then it'll cook for about 9 to 11 minutes or so. So it calls for about a tablespoon of dill. We've got these great fresh dill here. I got this from Wegmans. There's a Wegmans in DC and they've got a lot of different assortment of things. I didn't wait to see if they had skin on chicken breast. It's not easy to find chicken breast with the skin on, honestly. So the only thing is that that's a little tough to find. So I went ahead and got these great chicken breasts when I saw them, because they look good and I didn't want to chance it about not finding the chicken with the skin on it. So we're just going to go with this. And that looks like, this looks like about a tablespoon of the dill. And here's a cup of feta we're going to put in the orzo. And again, this is the oil lemon juice mixture with the lemon zest in it. That should be nice. And I've still got some extra black pepper to put in it in the orzo as well. So now we're just kind of playing the waiting game until the water boils and the chicken cooks a little bit in the oven. But thanks for being with me today. I guess every cooking show is a little bit different. This one seems a little bit more mellow. Maybe I'm mellower, relaxed. Maybe for the first time in a long time, I submitted my book manuscript to my editor for the final draft last week. So I have a little bit more free time that I'm finished writing finally my book. So hopefully I'll get it back in about 2 weeks. The editor's going to look at it and the turnaround is about 2 weeks. So I'll get it back from them then, and then we go on to page design. So that'll be really interesting to do that. But I'm shooting for a September launch. That's my goal, and I hope to be able to hit it. But it's a short book. Again, it's meant for teenagers, the youth of America, or anybody who is interested and wants to learn what socialism is. A brief synopsis of it is I lay out 4 examples of socialistic countries and what happened to them. And the main ones are Russia, China, Nazi Germany, and Venezuela. Those are the examples that I go in depth about. And then compare and contrast that to the United States, or what we have here in the United States, which is a free market system. And so the benefits of living in a free market system and what we can do with that. And so it's for teenagers, and it just kind of explains what things are, what these things are very simply. And or in the simplest way that I could figure to explain it. And it's a short book. The manuscript came out to about 57 pages and 15 pages of sources. So my goal is I'd like to come in. It's going to be a 6x9 book. So gonna be like that big. And I'm hoping to I'm hoping for it to be at least a little bit under 100 pages. So I'm hoping to keep it under 100 pages. I just want it to be a simple read and not intimidating for a youth to be able to read. And it is sophisticated. There is sophisticated things in it, so it's not I'm not discouraging anybody's intellect. This is a very sophisticated book as well. So, but at the same time, it's not 350 pages. so hopefully the point will be able to come across easily. That's my goal. Anyway, so now we're just waiting on water and chicken. So I'll be back in a little while. Bye-bye for now. This band I'm listening to is called Everything. And they're really good. I saw them in concert recently at the Hamilton in DC here. And it brought me back to my youth. They are from the area. They're originally from the DMV, Washington DMV. And I remember seeing them as a youth. They used to play on the mall right underneath the Washington Monument. And we used to go there, and they had like roped off sections of the mall right there underneath the Washington Monument. And we'd go there and just listen to music and party. At those years, we were able to have like drinks out in the open, like alcohol. We were able to carry around alcohol on streets and in public areas back then, which we can't nowadays. That rule is long since gone since Clinton was in office. So, but in the early years of the 90s, it was really fun to go to concerts on the mall in this fashion. It was really fun. So Everything's been around for a while. They came back, their first concert after the COVID hit, and now they're back, and they're going to be touring around and doing all this interesting stuff. So I was very happy to be reunited with them and to buy their CD again, because I think over the years it had gotten lost. So now I'm glad that I found them and saw them, and it was a really fun concert, a really fun night, and I'm glad I have the CD. So anyway, it's a little bit of everything. So the buzzer buzzed, or the beeper beeped, and now I'm putting my thermometer in here. It should read 130 to 140 for nicely done chicken. So I'm putting it in here like this, and it looks like it's coming up to about that 120, about 130, yes. So this should be really nice. And again, you don't want to overcook chicken. You don't want to overcook anything, but chicken breasts in particular, you can overcook it really quickly. So what I did is I set the timer for 10 minutes, and I stuck within that 10 minutes. So that's how that I got the good temperature here. So should be good. Now we're just waiting on the orzo. Right there. Okay, we'll be back. So this is orzo. This is what orzo looks like. It's like a little ricey type noodle, and it calls for about a cup of it. And also it's kind of got, I think this is a little bit Greek. I think there's Greek heritage, Greek background to the orzo noodle. I think that's probably what it is historically. Okay. 1 cup. Okay, so now to turn it down to simmer for about 9 to 11 minutes. So I'll set the alarm, and this is a noodle, so you don't have to put the top on. With rice, you have to put the top on, but with a noodle, you can just leave it untopped. Okay, be back. This is my favorite song right now. One of my favorite songs. I thought I would turn I brought the chicken out and I thought I would turn on the heat just a little bit to crisp it a little bit. Just listen and enjoy. Listen and enjoy the music. This is me doing a video alone by myself tonight, but I really wanted to do it because I wanted to check and see if my new phone was working properly, and it looks like everything is working. Supremo, primo, prima, prima, prima bien, prima bueno. I don't know Italian. My brother does. Okay. Anyway, we'll be back. And be happy COVID is over. Yeah. Alright, so the orzo is done. So time to finish her up. Alright, turn the gas off there. Now we'll put the orzo into a nice colander. Strain it, strain the water here. Now to add the feta into the orzo. See if we can make sure y'all can see here. Now this is a cup of feta, and this is about 1 tablespoon of dill. And we'll go ahead and put the lemon, olive oil, lemon juice, olive oil, and the lemon zest in here. In there. Stir it around. That's what it looks like. So now I can plate it up. This should be good. I'll make the big piece. And with the orzo. So here's a nice dinner of lemon feta orzo and chicken. Should be good. Thanks for joining me, y'all. Have a good rest of your day. Bye. Here it is. Chicken with orzo, feta, and dill. Should be a good dinner. Thanks for joining me, you guys. Have a good night. Bye.